folks, welcome to the Suburban Pilgrims Show. Are you as excited as I am about this show? Because if you're not, let me tell you something. You may actually be at the proper emotional state. Anyways, we've got an excellent show for you today. We are still in sort of a waiting period before we go out in That's not a word. What was I trying to say? I had something good to say. I really did. And it was so good, you would have heard it and just been like, wow. So we've got a great show for you this week. We're still waiting around until we officially launch out on our journey as a family who sold everything, bought a travel trailer, and are going to live as nomads traveling the country. We have so far sold everything, bought a travel trailer, and are living as nomads, but we haven't traveled the country at all. We've stayed in places that we've been before in California, which is where we're all from. So in the next couple of weeks, though, we venture out heading east from Arizona. We go from California to Arizona and then head east to Florida. We're so excited about this trip. And but in the meantime, we haven't been doing a ton. We've just been kind of hanging out. So next week, we have a great show for you where we're going to be showing you some things that we're doing to the trailer. We're taking our old couch and renovating it to make it actually comfortable, because our couch sucks. It's the worst. It is so uncomfortable. It's like a bunch of metal bars that you sit on with, like, I don't know, a blanket on top. That's what our couch feels like. And so we are doing some things to fix that up. We went to IKEA today, I don't know if you can see back there, and grabbed some supplies. This is just some crazy idea I have for how to fix the couch. We'll see how it works, but we'll be showing you that and a lot more next week. We're actually heading to San Diego in a couple of days, but for this week, since we're just waiting around, there's not a lot to show you. I'm going to show you a video. We were in Yosemite like a month or two ago, and we shot like 14 or 15 Ask the Pilgrims episodes, and we haven't released any of them yet. So I'm going to show you one in particular this week, and we're going to be starting to put those out here soon. You can access them through our website once we begin to release them, suburbanpilgrims.com, and you join the Pilgrim Company, and that's just a free section of the site. And once you get access to that, you'll have access to not only these 14 new Ask the Pilgrims. Hey, you want to Ask the Pilgrims? So you'll not only have access to these new 14 or so Ask the Pilgrims episodes as we begin to release those, you'll also have access to 4 previous shows that we did where we answer a ton of your questions. Anyways, this week we answer a few of those questions. I'm going to put those into this week's show. Hope you enjoy them, and thanks so much for watching our show, guys. We're going to be doing a lot of cool things this year as we begin to venture out, but appreciate your support in watching this thing. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the show. We're going to be posting a lot of more of these videos here coming up. So subscribe, won't you? Did you do it? I don't feel like you did it yet. I think you're just sitting there watching and you're like, I don't know if this thing's even worth subscribing to. All right, on with the show. All right, welcome. Oh, you want to do welcome? Say welcome to the...
Welcome to the Ask the Pilgrims Show.
Say it happy.
I know, we'll do it.
Welcome to the Ask the...
Yeah, that. All right, today's question comes from the Marsh family, ages 9 months to 38.
Wow.
Every single age in between. Wow. Literally 9 months, and then like, what's after 9? 10 months. I forgot how to do counting. All right, so she says, or he says, my name's Jason. Let's see, has a ton of questions. We're going to do all of your questions in this one video, Jason. How are you funding the trip? Actually, we're going to do that in a different video, Jason, because a lot of people ask that. How is the homeschooling going? Any advice in this area? You guys can each answer that, and then we'll let Mommy finish. Mommy.
How's homeschooling going? I feel like it's so much more fun now that we're actually like on the road. Because there's so many more things that you can do and learn about. I think when you're just like at home and sitting down, there's not a ton that you can do. And but now that we're like finally on the road, I think it's a lot more fun for us.
Well done.
Malachi?
Well, it's definitely a lot funner than public school, but you don't do as much.
You don't do as much as in public school, or you don't do as much homeschooling?
Well, you don't do as much like,
Oh, actually,
Papers.
like paper.
We
Yeah.
don't do a lot of papers.
but still does that. We still do it like 4 or 5 books.
But you'd say we still have learned you good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Z, what do you think?
What do you think, Beth? You gotta hold it. Yep.
I think that it's a little weird because it's a lot smaller and the TV's like right next to you.
No, we're talking about homeschooling now.
You know.
Oh, you're talking about just because you're in your living room?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So it's better because in Will school you do it for 7 hours, and here in homeschool you just do it for 4.
Advice for homeschooling: make it fun. I think it's really easy to make your homeschool just like regular school, which is, if you like that, if you choose to do that, that's your choice. But I really I think parents homeschool because they don't really want that same everyday schooling that goes on like in public school or private school. You have a lot of different reasons for homeschooling, and so it's really easy to fall into the same trap of just having your kids sit at a table and read tons of books and do paperwork, and it's easy to do that. So I think it is more work to sit there and try to find things. I tried to teach them all the same thing. It makes it easier for myself than them all learning something different. I try for us all to be learning, especially
Like,
for
obviously
history
in
and science.
Math and stuff, they're
Math,
different,
yeah. But
levels,
but even with math, it's like Erica
they're
still does I mean, so much. If they're all learning, they're still doing money. So all 3 can do money. They're, so there's a lot that you can add that all 3 can do. And of course at different levels, but, it makes it so much easier if you do that instead of trying to find a different book for every child and different age group. You can really pick and pull, which is something I've learned over the years. At first, I very much did, every child sat at the table, and I think I was probably a miserable teacher at the time. I enjoy it a lot more, and the kids, they definitely enjoy it a lot more.
And the other thing I would say is the cool thing, obviously you guys might not be traveling on the road, but the nice thing about homeschooling regardless is that you have flexibility to customize their education with what you're doing. So I mean, if they're going to learn about something in science or something in history, you're able to go to places and kind of move the classroom to different places. I think for a lot of people, like you were saying, the classroom is just always right here, read these books, and then we're done with school. And that's fine if you want to do it that way, but we've done it that way for a while, and we just feel like now, we're why are we doing that? We can do so much more. We can be more creative in how we're teaching and try to, for me, the big thing is always attaching experiences and memories with what they're learning.
Yeah.
So rather than just reading a book,
I think we just drove by Mark Twain's cabin, which I think, the kids, they've read Mark Twain and they know
read Mark Twain and seen the movie.
And so they know who he is, but to actually see that he was a real person and see where he lived, that is, making school come alive to them. So I think stuff like that, it's we were just driving down the road and there it was. So I think it really makes the kids,
I saw the sign.
it
that
attaches
said,
things to them to where they're able to really hang on to it and not forget.
all right, thanks for the question. I said we were going to do all your questions, but we're going to break them up into different videos. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this week's show. A little look at some of the Ask the Pilgrims episodes that we're going to be putting out here soon on our website. Go over there and join the Pilgrim Company. I can't talk today. There. Anyways, suburbanpilgrims.com. Click on Join the Pilgrim Company or whatever I have the link as. And anyways, we'll start putting them up there. And follow us on Facebook if you're not already. And subscribe to the show on YouTube. What else can you do? I don't know. I have an Instagram account. I stopped using it, but I might start doing that again. So you can go over there Suburban Pilgrims. I can't. I'm done. I can't even speak. That's about the gist of it. All right, thanks for watching, gang. Appreciate it. We'll see you next week with an awesome show showing you how we're renovating our couch. Is that a thing, renovating the couch? I don't know, but a bunch of other cool stuff as we begin our trek across the country as new nomads in a trailer. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching.